What?
Oh, nothing.
Go ahead, say it.
Well, I couldn't help but notice that you got home kinda late last night.
What of it?
Did it finally happen, Ken? Did you finally hook up with a dame?
It's none of your business.
Oh, you totally did.
So what?
I hope you kept it legal, Ken.
What do you take me for? I'm not some kind of old creep that creeps on underage girls.
Not underage, just under sedation.
Haha, really funny.
I can't believe you found a real live skank willing to talk to you without you entering your credit card information first. So, what's she like?
The way you're acting, Willie, I'm not even sure I want to have this conversation with you.
Aw, come on. Who am I gonna tell?
I guess you've got a point there. Well, for one thing, she's a professional. She's classy, like me.
Fancy. So where'd you leave her? In your bed or in your truck?
I'm done talking to you about this.
Cause you know what I'd suggest.
Damn it, Brian. Trying to give me a heart attack?
Cancer, actually.
He's already got that.
That's funny, Ken. Dark, but funny. Your ventriloquism's really coming along.
Yeah, thanks. See, you got my message.
Yeah, that's actually why I'm here. How'd it turn out?
Well, considering the budget you gave me, I think it turned out pretty well. Come on over here, have a look.
Yeah, that'll work. I hope they like it.
I'm sure they will. You've been spending an awful lot of time with these new friends of yours.
Yeah, is that a problem?
Well, no, it's not a problem. It's just, quite frankly, I don't know what the hell you people are up to.
Why do we have to be up to anything? Why can't we just be a few people hanging out and shooting?
Because the client asked about you.
Shit.
Exactly. Over the past 3 years, I've had 100 conversations with this guy, and it's always been business. He places the order, he agrees to my price, no small talk, no fuss. Now, all of a sudden, he really wants to ask a lot of questions about you and your friends.
So how does he even know about us?
Well, that's no mystery. Place is covered by a half dozen security cameras. You mean you haven't seen them when you make the deliveries?
My mind's been on other things. You know, like occasionally not getting stabbed.
Oh yeah, how's that wound, by the way?
Surprisingly fine, but can we not talk about it? Every time I feel like I'm finally safe to go outside, someone brings it up and my anxiety just goes kapow.
Okay, I'm sorry I mentioned it.
Is there anything else you need while I'm here?
Well, I do have another delivery for you, but given the turn of events...
I can handle it, Ken. I like the money, I need the money, and I've made every delivery.
Eventually.
Eventually. So how about you treat me like a professional and let me do my job?
Jeez, kid, don't get your skivvies in a bunch. We're on the same side here. There you go. The client's expecting this tonight. Can you handle it?
I think I can handle anything at this point.
Okay, just do me a favor and watch your ass.
There's no need to worry, Ken. This one's gonna go by the books. Book? Books. Trust me. Hey guys, where's Thomas? I've got something for him. What?
Thomas is gone.
Okay, when's he gonna be back?
No, he was here watching the bar. Now he's gone. No one knows where he is.
Oh, I wouldn't say no one.
Okay, let's not jump to conclusions, Maggie. We don't really know anything yet.
When I left him, Thomas was here with Sin. Now they're both gone.
Maybe Sin just needed a lift somewhere.
I mean, Thomas does give a mean piggyback ride.
Or maybe Sin finally got his grubby little mitts on Thomas and is out getting his rocks off, making the poor man humiliate himself.
Okay. First of all, can we not talk about Sin getting his rocks off? Thomas was the only one here watching the place. And he just took off without saying anything to anybody. He wouldn't do that without a damn good reason.
And he wouldn't have gone this long without calling me or texting me or something.
He's done his own thing before.
That was different.
Sin is doing something ridiculous. I know it.
What makes you think Sin's doing anything okay, never mind. Have you tried calling?
Thomas's phone is going straight to voicemail. Guys, I can't just sit here doing nothing.
We've got Angus and Helen following a bunch of dubious sources. What else can we do?
What we can do is focus. This is my brother. He'd do the same thing for us. I mean, what if he was kidnapped or hurt? Maggie, aren't there any spells you can use? Can't you locate objects or I don't know, divine things?
Maybe.
And you, can't you use that nose of yours to...
I tried that already, Diana. But I'll do it again.
What about Brian?
I don't see how he can help.
He'd only get in the way.
You do have to admit he's proven himself lately.
Beginner's luck.
Still, I don't want him to get hurt. I mean, maybe he can just stay here and coordinate information.
Found him.
Found who?
Thomas. Here's the address.
What?
How could you have possibly...
Called the cell phone provider, pretended to be him, said I lost my phone. They pinged it, gave me the address. Done.
Well, I guess you're not totally useless. Don't worry, I'll take care of this.
Not without me, you don't.
Not even arguing. Mags,
Oh, try stopping me.
you in, Normal?
Absolutely.
Okay, the only problem is, how do we coordinate information when others come back and find out we're gone?
I'll just dispatch a few messenger squirrels to spread the word.
I'm sorry, did you say messenger squirrels? Is that really a thing?
Absolutely. I have tried so many other animals, and squirrels are consistently the only animals that can outrun mouse. Besides, birds, so passe. Is this it?
Thomas was here, but he's not alone.
Someone's here. I can feel them, but it's too weak. I can't pinpoint it.
There's 4 of us. There's 4 floors. Let's just make it quick.
Let's get going. Hey, yell if you find anything.
I'll take this one.
Hey everyone, I found Thomas's phone.
Where is he?
I don't know where he is, but the phone was just lying on the floor.
There's blood on the floor, a lot of it. Somebody tried to clean it up, but I can still smell it.
Are there any clues on the phone? I mean, who did he call or text last? That's why he'd be here, right?
The last thing on his phone is a call from Lois.
Lois?
What do you know about Lois?
Nothing. I don't know anything about.
Brian?
I just.
Wait, spill it. Brian, how do you know about Lois?
Look, the fact that Lois is helping Thomas is his business, and when it comes to private stuff like that, I promise to keep my mouth shut.
Helping him with what?
Which I apparently suck at. Look, I shouldn't say anything else. Just because Thomas brought me in on this doesn't mean that I can just talk about his plans.
I brought you in. So you were plotting something in the basement.
Guys, focus. The smell of blood goes this way. Oh boy.
It's not.
No, I've never seen her before.
Is she?
She's dead.
Is she one of those thugs?
By the look of the clothes, she's definitely the right fit.
What the hell happened here? Where's my brother?
I think we might be in luck.
Not so lucky for her.
Am I supposed to care?
Pull her out.
What's the plan?
Just pull her out.
What are you gonna do?
I think it's about time you made that delivery.
Now?
Now.
You sure you don't want me to come with?
Trust me. You don't want to see what happens next. Do I have your attention?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know where you are?
No?
Can you guess?
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
That's not what the voice in your head is saying.
Voice?
You know what I'm talking about. The one that told you to run the minute you opened your eyes. The one that's going to tell you to tell me everything.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh, but I do, Acid. I know you're not happy with your role in the organization. I know you feel unappreciated, alone, used. It's been that way since you were a little girl, hasn't it?
How could you possibly?
I told you. Acid, I know you. Every feeling, every need, every concern. It's just one of the reasons why you are going to tell me what I want to know.
Yeah? What are the other ones?
Well, let me count the way. Oh. This one? This one. Curious choice.
What are you gonna do with that?
Well, that all depends on you, now doesn't it?
Diana,
I'm all right.
What about.
what did you do?
She's ready to talk now.
Oh, Jesus. All right, this is how
It's a trap!
What?
It was a trap! How we nabbed him. We used his little girlfriend as bait.
Lois?
Yeah, that's her name, the nurse.
How did you track her down if you didn't know her name? Never mind. What did you do with her?
Well, we got her, and then we hand her up to my boss. But first we used her to call your boy, and then that's how we got him to show up.
Damn fool. Then what happened?
Well, he showed up, and that's how we took him down.
You took him down on your own.
Well, we had help.
From the beginning. Details.
I went to the boss, and she was like, "What the hell, man? I'm all out of ideas." And I'm all, "Yo, I got you. Check this shit out. We should go after his girlfriend." And she's all, "That's the greatest idea I've ever heard." And I said, "Damn straight it is. You better recognize." That girl was walking along all innocent and shit, and we came right up on her like nothing. Wow, that plan really worked. You're a genius, Acid. I hope I can be just like you when I grow up. Whatever are you going to do with me? Call your boyfriend Trixie and get him here so we can grab him too. Help me, Thomas. They said if you don't come right away and alone, something terrible will happen to me. But he didn't come alone. He brought his sidekick with him. But I'm no fool. I had a posse of my own. And that's when I was all like, "Oh, shit just got real. It got crazy, yo. Everybody was kung fu fighting." I warned you before that if I ever saw you again, it would be the last time. Now you will die. And then they got arrogant, and I got the best of them. Ain't nobody strong enough to drop acid. But I wasn't counting on the boss getting all jealous and shit. Oh no! Acid is amazing! If I don't do something to stop her, she'll take over my whole operation. Get her! After leading the fight and exhausting myself against both of those freaks, what could I do against a whole gang? Then they left me for dead, and that's how you found me.
Sounds legit.
So even though I'm like the boss now, I don't want you to worry.
Worry.
I get that you're just looking for your friend and all, and your judgment's a little off, but if you just let me go, I promise not to seek vengeance on you. I'm like the head cheese.
Thanks.
Hey, wait, aren't you gonna let me go?
Hold your horse's head, cheese.
Did you break her?
Acid was already broken when I got there.
She's not the only one.
I might need a bit of mending. That doesn't mean I'm broken.
Pushed yourself too hard.
We needed her to spill everything. Did she?
Yeah, she spilled all the beans.
So what happened to Thomas?
They used Lois to lure Thomas into the warehouse. Her actual details were kind of hazy, but they managed to get the drop on both Thomas and Sin.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah, but they still got him.
Where?
She couldn't tell me that part. Apparently they betrayed her.
Huh.
She gave me a reason, but not one I believe. She seems to believe it though, but it was probably the crack on her head.
So you're saying we're back to square one?
No, we're back to the gang leader. We just don't know what their name might be.
Sin seemed to have an idea.
He does. Brian suggested as much anyway.
Well, there is that other thing.
Maggie, don't.
What other thing?
Isn't it obvious? How do you explain the gang finding odds? And in light of what Acid just told us, how did they know enough about Thomas to use Lois for bait?
So, you're saying we have a mole?
We don't know that.
Oh, we do. There has to be a mole. And when you add in the fact that 2 of Sin's businesses have burned.
3.
What?
Sin asked me not to say anything, but he found out this morning. Hot Beans, the place over on Crescent.
The all-you-can-eat chili place?
I don't understand why people like buffets.
I don't understand why you hate America.
The point is, someone has it in for Sin. Who around here is a total jerk? Who around here never has fit in? Who around here perpetually owes Sin money? Who around here has seen Thomas and Lois together? Who around here has a thing for fire? And for lack of a better phrase,
Andrew is our friend, despite his faults. It's unfair to accuse him on so little evidence.
You're right.
Really?
It's true that Andrew's new. Trouble follows him everywhere, and he doesn't really belong here at odds.
oh, got that right.
But if you're really looking for somebody who is new, trouble follows all the time, and who really doesn't belong at odds.
No.
Diana, when did all of this start?
No.
No, not Brian.
Brian only ended up here because Thomas saved him in that alley.
Uh-huh. But how did he end up in that alley in the first place?
You can't just go around accusing people with no evidence.
There you go, hating America again.
Chase!
No, look.
I'm not saying it's Brian, but isn't it possible he still knows things he isn't telling us?
I don't like to think so, but considering the secrets he's been keeping lately, we can't rule it out.
Huh.
When he gets back, we're going to question him about those deliveries.
You're thinking the same thing I am.
What thing?
All the problems started with the deliveries.
Yep.
I should have been nosier about what was in those packages.
We have no idea what he's been delivering all this time. Or to whom.
Well, we know it's not drugs.
We do?
We do.
What then?
We either need to open one of those packages or figure out who's getting the deliveries.
Or both.
Or both. Brian should have been back by now. Hope I didn't push him into any more danger than before.
What if the customer is one of those crazy supervillains?
The delivery schedule is pretty sketchy. What we need to do is go down to that comic book shop and sweat a name out of that Ken guy.
Before we launch an attack on one of Brian's friends, I have an alternate idea.
How else are we going to find a name?
Chase, we know where he lives. So we go there, and if it turns out he has Brian, or Thomas, or Sin,
He's going to need a wheelchair.
Why don't you give it up then, Jed? We've got a witness going by the garage heard someone inside yelling, "Stop stabbing me."
That don't mean it were Billy.
And the same witness identifies you in a voice lineup saying, "Shut up, Billy, and take your stabbing like a man."
That there could have been anyone.
Then we've got 3 further witnesses see you come out of the garage, covered in blood, carrying this knife, which you proceed to point at them saying, "Out of my way or I'll get you like I getted Billy."
They done took that out of context.
Then you ran 3 blocks, stopped to catch your breath, and that's where the patrolman answering the 911 call found you, covered in blood, carrying this knife.
Cut myself whittling.
Cut the horse hockey, Jed. We got you dead to rights.
Man, I don't know why you think this tired-ass good cop, bad cop thing gonna work on me.
Because, Jed, I'm the good cop.